I wish I coming through when the storm came. How many tears did you cry when you lost someone? We did this shit off of the gutter, whoa, whoa, whoa. Did this for my little brother, whoa, 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 whoa. Had to stand through these tears, cause I see you every time my eyes close. Asking myself why you had to go.
Suspicious circumstances surrounding Lauren London's seminar on death and Diddy's behavior after Nipsey's death. The suspicious circumstances highlighted in the provided text revolve around two main points. First, Lauren London revealed in an interview that she had attended a seminar on death years prior to Nipsey Hussle's passing, which some interpreted as unusual or indicative of foreknowledge, especially since she said she went to the seminar at age 25 to prepare herself.
Diddy was one of the first people I thought of behind Nipsey. These theories on Lauren and Diddy. Do you think people are just reaching with the idea that Diddy might be involved in his death? But even after that video of Diddy attacking Cassie in the hotel was leaked, Lauren didn't say a word. Not a single word of support for Cassie or other victims. It's almost like she was quietly showing he's still allies with Diddy.
The feud. Things took a turn for the worse after Tupac was shot outside Quad Recording Studios in New York City in 1994. Tupac believed Biggie and Puffy, now Diddy, had set him up, which Biggie denied. The tension escalated with Biggie's song Who Shot Ya, which Tupac perceived as a diss. Tupac retaliated with Hit 'Em Up, a scathing track that claimed Biggie's style was a ripoff, and even alleged Tupac had an affair with Biggie's wife, Faith Evans. Tragic ends. The feud ultimately led to tragedy. Tupac was fatally shot in a drive-by shooting in Las Vegas in 1996. Biggie's wife, Faith Evans, claimed Biggie was distraught over Tupac's death and didn't believe he was involved. Less than a year later, Biggie was also gunned down in a drive-by shooting in LA 1. Theories and speculation. Theories abound about the circumstances surrounding their deaths. Some point to Suge Knight, the head of Death Row Records, as a potential orchestrator. Others speculate about LAPD corruption and potential involvement. A documentary by Nick Broomfield, Biggie and Tupac, explores these theories, but many remain unsubstantiated too. Your opener dialogue, the Diddy dossier, a list of names, a trail of tears. Is it just a coincidence, or is there more to the story? Sets the tone perfectly for exploring these complex relationships and tragic events. How would you like to proceed with your content?
Early life and heritage. Ermias Askedom, known as Nipsey Hussle, was born on August 15, 1985, in Los Angeles, California. His parents, Dawit Askedom and Angelique Smith, instilled in him a strong sense of identity and pride in his Eritrean heritage. High school and gang life. Nipsey was kicked out of high school in the 9th grade and later joined the Rollin' 60s Crips gang. He spent several years in the gang, eventually distancing himself from the lifestyle. The Marathon Store and music career. In 2008, Nipsey opened the Marathon Store, a clothing store in Los Angeles that became a hub for his music and community initiatives. He gained recognition for his mixtapes, particularly The Marathon Continues, and released his debut album Victory Lap in 2018, which received critical acclaim. Relationship with Lauren London. Nipsey met actress Lauren London in 2013, and they began a long-term relationship. The couple had a son, Cross Askedom, in 2016. Nipsey often credited Lauren as his muse, and she was a significant influence on his life and music. Connection to P. Diddy. Nipsey's connection to P. Diddy, now Diddy, includes Diddy's support for Nipsey's music and community projects. Diddy has been quoted as saying Nipsey was a true hustler and a real one. Diddy also played a role in helping Nipsey finalize his album Victory Lap. Nipsey's life was tragically cut short on March 31, 2019, when he was shot outside the Marathon Store. His legacy continues to inspire and uplift his community.
The streets pulse with life, murals shout hope, and children fill the air with laughter. Light, a beacon of charisma, spreads warmth among the elders. Narrator, VO. In a world where the streets scream struggle, one voice rises, above the noise. Meet Jason Light, Carter rapper, entrepreneur, king of the community. Light stands center stage, bathed in vibrant lights, as a massive crowd cheers wildly. The energy is palpable as the crowd chants Light's name in unison. Danielle watches from the darkened wings, her eyes narrowed with burning envy.
In the darkness, Danielle vows, "You love them more than you ever loved US. Well, watch how fast I turn your light into darkness."
Light joyfully cuts the ribbon to his new store, children erupting in cheers.
Danielle, cloaked in shadow, furtively slides falsified receipts to the media.
As Light's world begins to fracture, Danielle sends a flurry of deceitful texts to his sponsors, each message a calculated strike. Light's phone explodes with the chaos of his crumbling reputation. Under the golden hour's embrace, Nipsey Hussle, adorned with thick braids tipped with gold, commands a majestic white horse with undeniable poise. Lauren London, radiant in her white sundress, walks beside him, her presence a beacon of grace and strength. Rose petals dance softly in the air, a delicate tribute to enduring love and legacy. In the distance, the marathon continues. Mural stands tall, a vibrant reminder of Nipsey's unwavering vision and impact.
Under the veil of night, in a desolate Brooklyn alley slicked with rain, a spectral figure emerges.
A shimmering image of Notorious B.I.G. stands tall as the sign behind him flickers.
With a knowing smirk, he points, piercing the veil between worlds.
In the dim office, Puff Daddy sits alone, his face etched with paranoia as sweat glistens on his brow. The monitor flickers with distorted security footage, showing a glitched apparition of Biggie's ghost.
The air hangs heavy with a palpable sense of tension and unease.
As the sun dips low, Nipsey Hussle and Lauren London glide through Long Beach on a majestic white stallion. The golden hour casts a reverent glow as they pass murals of Nipsey, the city itself a canvas of honor.
The stallion continues its journey. Its hooves beat a rhythm through streets, bathed in the warm light of memory and respect.
Puff Daddy is slumped in a McDonald's booth, wrestling with an existential crisis as he wears a fry basket as a crown. His suit of expired Happy Meal wrappers mirrors his bewildered despair as he cries out, "Why y'all doing me like this?" Biggie shakes his head in disappointment.
Nipsey and Lauren ride past on horseback, oblivious to Puff Daddy's plight.
In the dead of night, the mansion plunges into chaos as the power stutters and a chilling breeze forces the vault door to creak open. Puff, now aged with a gray beard, watches in disbelief as his champagne glass slips from his grasp, shattering on the floor. "Ayo, you really thought I wouldn't find them hard drives?" Biggie's ghost echoes through the mansion. Fact, the Notorious B.I.G. is still the best AR in the afterlife.